What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Crypto with Leo YouTube video. Now, today I'm going to be breaking down an asset I'm beyond excited for as we head into this next crypto bull run over the next couple years. And when I say this asset defines a low cap gem, it is quite literally everything I'm looking for when researching into opportunities like this. Now, to give you guys some context of how this video is going to go, it is quite literally going to be me first setting context as to why the market that they're attacking is such a big opportunity. And then I'm truly going to explain everything you need to know about this asset, top to bottom, as I created a fully in-depth thread over on my Twitter that broke it down completely. And I promise you, by the end of this video, if you do not have a sudden urge to go and research this project for yourself, then I've clearly done something very wrong, but I have full confidence that you will. So without further ado, let's jump right into this project. The name of it is Onino, and for those of you that do remember, it is something that I spoke about on my page before. However, they have truly had so many updates, it would be completely wrong of me not to come on here and break it down for you guys once again. Now, the project is currently sitting at 33 cent, which, for those of you that remember, it has seen some substantial gains recently. And with that being said, it's sitting at an 11 million market cap. So when I say there is room to grow, there is room to grow. Over on the charts, as you can see, it's had a very phenomenal start to this crypto bull run, as you could say. Realistically, what we've seen is just a Bitcoin rally as it is preparing to enter into this bull run. But mainly, this hype was caused by anticipation and hype leading up to the Bitcoin spot ETF, which has now been approved. If you want my prediction as to what the market's going to look like over the next few months as we lead into the Bitcoin halving in April, I truly believe we may see a slight pullback, which for me is going to be an opportunity to accumulate before the Bitcoin halving, before we do take that next leg up. Saying that, however, the market has not proven that it is ready to pull back just yet. But as soon as it is, I will give you guys an update video on that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button as I'm coming back to YouTube and I will be creating a lot of content for you guys, maybe 2, 3, or 5 videos a week. So stay tuned for that. So as you can see substantially on this previous leg in Bitcoin, Onino has quite literally probably been one of the best performing assets, doing nearly a 10x. And like any project, when something performs like this, it brings a lot of good attention to this project. So we have actually seen the holders increase massively, which is amazing to see. And overall, it just gives good exposure to the project. However, what this does do sometimes is people enter into a project just looking for these gains and don't actually do the background research to understand what they're investing into. And once again, this is what this video is all about. I want to give you guys, for one, conviction, but I do want to make clear this is obviously not financial advice. This is purely here for educational purposes. And I just want to be a platform where you guys can come and I can, take some entertainment in me researching these cryptos. Now, before I dive into it, I do want to give you guys some context on the sector that they are really looking to spearhead. And one thing that is very clear, that has pretty much come so quick and fast into this space, is that financial institutions, major companies, and enterprises in general are all moving towards blockchain technology. And this is just 2 years ago when this article came out saying 81 of the top 100 companies currently use blockchain technology. And if you look at some of the names on this list, you can already see names that you most definitely can recognize. And with that being said, it ties into where I'm going with this video, or just to give you a context as to why this is an exciting place, is that you need to understand, with the biggest companies moving towards more efficient, more scalable, more transparent technology, being blockchain technology, you have to understand there is going to be a pressure on institutions and businesses in the lower bands to do the same thing so they can keep up. And that's exactly where the opportunity is and what Onino are looking to spearhead, the onboarding process on blockchain technology. But be patient, we're getting to it. The next thing is, which kind of backs up what I was saying, is more than 50%, and this is a recent article from June last year, more than 50% of Fortune 100 companies report blockchain initiatives. And what this simply means is more than 50% of Fortune 100 companies, the biggest companies in the world, are either investing or building within or around blockchain technology. And we're just talking about businesses and companies right now. If we look at the financial institutions, we could look at the biggest financial institutions in the world right now who have all just had their Bitcoin spot ETFs approved. Okay, which for those of you that don't understand the scale of that and why that's so important, it simply means the biggest financial institutions in the world: BlackRock, VanEck, Fidelity, ARK, All of these are now accumulating, buying and holding Bitcoin. And as the demand goes up for their ETFs, the more Bitcoin they will be buying. Uh, so let's just put it this way. This is why I'm so excited for this upcoming bull run, is because crypto is truly going mainstream now. As I've told you just before we get into the breakdown of Onino, not only are all businesses, companies, enterprises, and financial institutions moving towards this space, but that is going to put pressure on the lower enterprises and businesses to be onboarded to it too. And that is exactly, guys, where we jump into Onino. And for those of you that are wondering what this was, it was kind of just a breakdown of what I do see Bitcoin doing next. And just to give you an idea of the level, just before we do get into Onino, I do want to see Bitcoin break below, as it says on here, the 41,300 mark. Once we see a sustained closure below there, that will give me confirmation to believe that a retracement is starting. The reason why this ties into Onino, if what Bitcoin does, the rest of the market follows. And my accumulation zones on Onino, where I'll be happily looking to accumulate more myself, are pretty much anything below 20 cent. However, saying that, with Bitcoin doing dips recently, Onino has been, sustaining at these levels consistently. And I'd argue there's a lot of accumulation going on in here, which is recorded by the volume down here. You can see a large amount or influx of volume entering into this. And also, a pullback is necessary on anything. This thing did have a massive pump. With that being said, guys, we're about to get into this full in-depth breakdown. So thank you for listening to the introduction, of course. But that is the Uni is quite literally, in my opinion, one of the most slept on low cap gems out there. And I don't say that lightly. I say it because I don't see enough people talking about it just yet. But the people that are in here are very, very, very credible people. And I'm talking about the influencers online, influencers, content creators that are talking about it, that have caught it early. Big shout out to Crypto Z. And there are a ton of others of you out there as well. I should have actually put your names in this video, so I do apologize. But I do see all of you. We are one big community, and shout out to everyone in the Onino Telegram. And that is saying this. Onino, quite simply to outline their aim for you guys, is a layer zero spearheading the enterprise and institutional adoption sector by making the onboarding to blockchain technology far more accessible. Now, in this thread and video, I'm about to break down why I'm so bullish on this asset that is currently sitting at a 10 million market cap. And as we scroll through this, of course, you guys can check this out for yourself. I'm going to talk through it and actually give my opinion throughout. So why this sector is such a big opportunity. And I've already given you guys some pretty good context as to why it is. But in Onino's case, why is it such a big opportunity? And it all comes down to this. Enterprise and institutional adoption is not an if, it's a when, quite literally. Onino understands the current obstacles enterprises are facing that are limiting their ability to make the move into utilizing blockchain tech. And this is something not many people realize. Getting into blockchain technology is not the most accessible thing in the world. It takes an extensive amount of knowledge, substantial time commitment, and most of all, a significant financial investment as well. All of these are pretty hard to come by for the lower level businesses and even the higher level ones as well. In simple format, guys, people don't know where to start. Okay. And it's these exact reasons that motivated the Onino team and where they spotted their gap in the market to build a solution. And as it says on here, and you can see it on their website as well, guys, they are looking to build a blockchain solution for your business without the complexity, simplify the whole process, you could say. And as we get further into it, this is actually a brief Onino introduction, just so you understand where they are. They are established in Germany in 2021. Their team and then the people that actually fund this project, we are going to get into later. So stay tuned because there is one surprise that I don't think any of you are prepared for. And when you hear it, you'll be like, this thing is a 11 million market cap with funding from a source like that. I don't know, the credibility just goes through the roof. So the project itself was established in Germany in 2021, which I was pretty much making content about it back then as well. We saw the potential and we more than see it now. Onino's goal is to unleash the full potential of blockchain for adoption by businesses and institutions. And to address these challenges, they offer two primary products. And this is what makes them unique as well as a low cap is the fact these aren't just products that they are writing down on a white paper as a promise to develop in the future. No, these are developed products that are already out there. Okay, they have their own unique layer zero protocol that uses multi-layer DAG blockchain hybrid, a blockchain hybrid concept. And I want to say this clear, that is a unique layer zero. And, when I put a tweet out earlier this year highlighting sectors that I truly believe are going to go crazy in this bull run, Layer zeros was one of them. For those that don't know, layer zeros are pretty much the foundational architecture of the blockchain. Okay. Ecosystem, they are an ecosystem of themselves. Layer ones can be built on top of them. They are the home for a lot of things, which makes them a perfect growing ground for financial institutions, enterprises, and businesses to build on top of. And they also have their Onino cloud platform, which is massively exciting. Now, I would like to make clear their unique layer zero is currently in their testnet phase. However, their aim, or it's estimated that their mainnet will be going live in Q1, Q2 of this year. So stay tuned for that because we will be coming with some updates. However, truly what makes me so excited for this project is their Onino cloud platform. When we highlighted earlier, which was the complexities of actually getting into this space and building into it, their Onino cloud platform is the solution for that all these businesses and enterprises are going to be utilizing. Now, as we go more in depth into actually what this stuff is, first we're going to break down their Onino blockchain protocol. Like I said, it's a layer zero network using a DAG consensus, which is providing high efficiency and scalability, which of course is going to be important for these businesses and enterprises. Now, being a layer zero, its job is to be the foundational main chain layer, as I explained earlier, and this means it allows developers to deploy customizable layer one subchains. Subchains is a key thing to remember, while also providing the capabilities of privacy-focused blockchains, which is extremely important once again for businesses and enterprises. As you can see, guys, this project has been developed with these businesses and enterprises in mind, and what is going to make it so attractive for them when they see it. Now, the benefits of their tech. The Onino subchain offer advanced customization, allowing for tailored transaction speed, validation metrics, and regulatory compliance. Once again, developed with institutions and enterprises in mind, their target market. Now, this flexibility combined with the choice between private and public networks supports Onino's goal of making blockchain technology widely accessible for everyone. Now, subchains, however, provide diverse solutions, fostering innovation and empowering developers to create efficient, specialized blockchain applications. Now, this is something which I did briefly mention, and I said I'd get into, and now we're going to, which is why it is so critical, why it is so important for Onino to support both public and private blockchains. You guys need to understand by supporting both types, Onino seeks to offer businesses, enterprises, and institutions and developers the flexibility to choose the blockchain model that best fits their specific needs. This approach accommodates a wide range of use cases and industries, promoting the widespread adoption of blockchain technology across diverse sectors. Now, just to give you an example of what they actually are and why these are so important and why the options are so important for the names that I just mentioned. Private blockchains, for those that don't know, offer enhanced privacy and are suitable for enterprise applications where sensitive information needs to be securely stored and managed. And this is something a lot of people don't realize. Not a lot of these businesses, enterprises, or institutions are going to be looking to utilize public blockchains. They might on the front end side of their business when they adopt the technology, just to be more transparent. But on the back end, there's a lot of information that they do not want being accessible or seen by the public, which is expected and pretty much exactly how the markets work today or how these businesses work today. We cannot see everything going on the back end. The only thing is the blockchain technology makes them far more efficient, which is why it's attractive. Now, public blockchains, however, quite the opposite, ensure decentralization, transparency, and immutability, making them suitable for applications where openness and trustlessness is critical. Just like I said, the front end side of things. Now, as we move on down, this is onto the second product that they have developed. That everything I just mentioned encompasses everything you need to know about their layer zero, their unique layer zero. Like I said, it's currently in its testnet phase. The mainnet should be going live in Q1 and Q2 of 2024. And just a quick mention for anyone wondering what happens to your tokens that are currently out there already. They will be bridged across to the mainnet one-to-one, so there is absolutely no stress there. Now, the Onino cloud platform, as I've already mentioned, is something I'm beyond excited for, guys. In fact, it's probably one of the things I'm most excited for when it comes to this project. Like I said, a low cap with developed products already is almost unheard of. Now, the Onino cloud platform epitomizes blockchain adoption, their main aim, named by them as the low-code platform for business blockchain solutions. Now, the overall goal of this platform is to simplify blockchain development for businesses of all sizes and sectors, and they aim to do this by eliminating the current barriers that we mentioned earlier. And for those that don't know or need reminding, is the need for extensive XRP expertise, significant time investment, and large financial commitments. Now, providing the solution to this means making blockchain development accessible and practical for a broader market. And in other words, much more attractive and an easy way for these people to get into it. Now, like I said, it's their low code platform, and that's exactly what it aims to do. I'll call it a low effort platform as well, like a cheap, low effort, low code platform, probably the most attractive things to all these businesses, enterprises, and institutions. And that is because when you understand how it works, it does all of this. Like they outline their aim and they fulfilled it with a product that solves everything. Okay, this is how the Onino platform will actually work. Onino's platform will focus on four key areas. Okay, ideation and inspiration, which is going to help these enterprises understand their requirements and conceptualize blockchain applications through case studies and their AI-assisted idea generation. Second on the list, AI supported development. Okay, this is going to choose from a pre-built templates or use the AI assistant for customizable solutions, catering to those without extensive blockchain development expertise. So just in the 2 points, guys, already, their AI assistant is going to support with coming up with the ideation process, which is coming up with an idea of how they can incorporate blockchain tech into their business. Okay. And then the AI supported development, they might not have extensive blockchain development expertise. Like we said, it's a low code platform to which they are providing their solution with their AI assistant once again, which they will get to choose from, pre-built blockchain templates or use, like I said, their customized solutions. Next on the list, we have the one-click deployment. This is where things get exciting. This will allow them to deploy blockchain solutions effortlessly, by selecting a Nino main chain or creating a custom subchain or developing an EVM compatible chain with one-click deployment feature. And then, of course, last but not least, they have easy integration, which is a comprehensive documentation of APIs and guides to facilitate seamless integration, supporting both front-end and back-end aspects. In other words, it is going to allow them to easily integrate whatever they develop onto the Onino blockchain. So just to give you an idea, guys, before I show you a nice little example photo, in conclusion, the Onino platform will make using blockchain in real-world situations so easy for their target market. Okay, it's going to cover everything from coming up with these ideas to using their AI assistant, developing it, deploying the solution, and seamlessly integrating it. So like we said, guys, we outlined everything they outlined, like all the flaws of currently getting into blockchain tech, which we already know there's a demand to do. And they've created a one-stop shop solution for all of that, which is absolutely insane. A nice little picture to look at. This was actually put out by the team themselves. This gives you a nice idea. Like you said, one-stop shop encompasses everything. The Onino platform comes up with the idea, develops it, deploys it for you, and integrates it with their blockchain. All in one stop. Now, as we move on, let's actually get into their plans for the future, because although they do have these two developed products, which are already out there, all going through testing, and to be quite honest with you guys, have a massive, massive amount of interest in them already. They are releasing the data on their Twitter daily. Anino's plans for the future are what really things really start getting exciting. Let's put it that way. The project has already had a significant past couple years. Like I said, they have pretty much changed their whole aim and just developed massively throughout this bear market. As we said, guys, bear markets are for building. And if you can outline projects that are truly doing this throughout a bear market and putting things to work, like Onino have, that is where the opportunity is. Not only is that related in what they develop, but price action as well. Okay, price action as well. So as we jump back into here, of course, like I said, project development, testnet going live. Here we go. So the past couple years, regards to team growth, project development, testnet going live, and the Onino cloud platform launching. However, here is what we still have coming in 2024 and beyond. So here's what you have to prepare for, or get excited for, as I should say. Like I said, the mainnet is estimated to go live in Q1 of 2024, which is very, very soon. Currently, it's only on Binance Smart Chain through PancakeSwap. However, the migration will occur at a 1-to-1 ratio. Like I mentioned, your tokens that are currently on the Binance Smart Chain will be migrated over onto the Onino blockchain seamlessly and at a 1-to-1 ratio. So you're not going to lose any tokens. Everything's going to stay the same in that way. Now, the second thing is Onino aims to develop and establish a subchain marketplace. And this is truly something so unique, something I don't think anyone else is actually developing in this space, but something, if you are in this project, you should be so excited for, because once you understand it, the potential of it is unimaginable. Okay, simply this subchain marketplace will allow developers to create unique subchain setups for individual enterprise requirements. And simply the marketplace will offer a platform to purchase the customized blockchains for your business, similar to buying a website. Okay, just let me reiterate that they're already seamlessly or completely solved the idea of building on the blockchain. Now they're creating a one-stop shop to be able to buy customized blockchains for your business, similar to how you buy a website today. So that is definitely something to be excited for. I cannot wait for this subchain marketplace and hear more about it. Now, this is where things get exciting, and I mentioned it earlier in regards to like team growth. It started off really as three guys, the three OGs, the three founders, okay? But since then, okay, this is what you want to see once again. Bear markets are for building, and that's exactly what these guys have done. Okay, the Onino founders and team. The current team is comprised of 8 skilled members, okay, who are all well experienced in the blockchain sector. Of course, you have the founders, Alex Lair, Lucas, and Kai. Shout out to all of you guys. You are doing an amazing job if you do watch this video. And these guys are all established with Onino, of course, with a shared vision to bridge the gap between traditional and modern and empower businesses of all sizes with the transformative potential of blockchain. And they're truly going to do that, guys. And, the community is behind you and truly believe you're going to do it too. You have not given us any reason to doubt you so far. Now, in addition to this, the founders, the core team is made up of multiple experts in the blockchain, including full stack engineers and so much more. I'm just going to name a few of them for you guys. For one, we have Dr. Andreas Petskofer, which is listed as their blockchain architect, sorry, and he leverages his extensive expertise from the IOTA Foundation, which for those of you that don't know is actually one of the, I think it's within the top 50 right now assets. So to have, experts from that come over here into Onino, that should highlight some sort of the potential that people are seeing in this. Next, we have Nick Blomfield, which is this guy down here. Sorry. And he is drawing from roles at BlackRock and JP Morgan, and he contributes a valuable amount to their legal insights, as he is quite literally on their legal team. And finally, of course, we have Dr. Bian Minette, who serves as their legal advisor. Okay, and he extends his expertise once again to Onino, as well as other prominent blockchain projects like Luxo, IOTA, and Shift Network, which are all massive. So once again, someone like that isn't going to put their name on a project like this if they don't see potential. Now, in essence, what you can see from this and how much their team has grown and the experts that they've actually onboarded, Onino showcases a robust team with a balanced blend of skills, experience, and strategic advisors, positioning them as a formidable force coming into this industry. And I truly believe that's going to, show over the next couple years. Now, here's where things really start to get exciting, guys, and that is in regards to where Anino's actually secured the funding from. Growing a project like this isn't free, and for those of you that think it's going to, this money comes from the community, it hasn't. It has come from external sources, and I truly believe if you don't, this is the part where if you leave it not excited or, believing there's some form of credibility or more credibility in this project, then I don't know for you. Okay, following the inception of Onino in 2021 and a successful ICO launch in early 2022, which, like I said, I was reporting on Onino all the way back then. You can go and find the receipts. They directed all resources towards Onino's success. However, soon they recognized that the vision they had for Onino, which is what they've been developing, okay, has the potential to be much larger than originally anticipated, prompting them to need additional funding. Okay, I'm so excited to tell you guys this. It's important to note that there are no tokens involved in these investments from these external parties. They have 100% done it in a traditional model, meaning, you can look into that traditional model. I believe it could be to do with either equity or just to get their money back with profit, etc. Now, as we get into these, but I do want to highlight, guys, the most important point on this, and what everyone was probably wondering, just like you see with a ton of projects when they launch, if VCs are getting into it or investors are getting into it, they might get a large amount of tokens. No tokens were involved in these investments, guys, which means no one is going to be dumping on you when this thing flies. Okay, so now we're actually going to look into it, and please, moment of silence, guys, for the Nino team. Thank you, guys. Who invested in Onino? There's two main ones that I do want to cover. There is quite literally a state bank, Okay, the German state bank, Baden-Württemberg, the main source of funding for Onino comes from the investment pool. And let me just highlight that again. A German state bank is their main source of funding for Onino. And they come from the investment pool of the State Development Bank, Baden-Württemberg in Germany, providing a significant endorsement and credibility. This state-backed support not only reflects confidence in the future of blockchain in Europe in general and Germany, and a decentralized technology future, but also enhances Anino's credibility, making it far easier for them to engage in pilot projects and collaborate with industry partners. And I truly cannot wait for some of their first announcements of the people that they are working with. And I'm sure you guys can't wait either after hearing all of this. And the second guy is a private business angel. Remember, no tokens were involved in these investments. Now, this guy is pretty exciting. Like I said, the second portion of funding came from four private business angel investors, four of them overall, who not only provide financial support, but also join via the advisory roles as well. Now, these investors bring decades of experience in building and scaling software companies with expertise in marketing and sales, both internationally and in our target market of German small and medium-sized enterprises. Like I said, their initial target market, guys, is small to medium-sized enterprises. As I said, as we've seen the biggest financial institutions, enterprises, and businesses move towards blockchain technology, whether that be investing or building on it, the pressure really is on these small to medium-sized enterprises to do the same to keep up. Otherwise, they will fall behind. Now, one that we know and that I'm going to tell you guys now is this guy's, which is Bernd Vermaeten. Now, apologize if I did pronounce his name wrong. And he is the CEO of Salute, one of the biggest SEO and e-commerce websites in Germany. Now, he serves as an advisor and business angel for Onino, and he brings valuable expertise in regulatory compliance, evident in his appointment as a commercial judge at the Royal Regional Court of Karlsruhe. Now, I am not German, guys, so I swear if I didn't pronounce that again, for commercial matters by the State Ministry of Justice of Baden-Württemberg. So once again, guys, credibility at its finest. These are the types of people and, state banks that you wouldn't see themselves put something into a project, invest their time and money into a project if they didn't see something there. So another extremely bullish thing to be looking into. Now, when we actually look into their competitors, guys, or projects somewhat similar to this, and I would say Onino is relatively unique, and that is why I like it so much. And that is that currently Uni has a market cap of 10.9 million, as we saw earlier today, sitting at around 34, but it's at 32 cent right now. The total maximum supply is 100 million. The current circulating supply is 33 million, and there are currently no VC deals involve the Uni coin, and all the sale of coins are in circulation, meaning no one is going to dump on you when this thing rockets. No VCs, that is, or private investors. Now, Onino's coin use case, just so you actually understand, of course, we talked about Onino as a product and what they're developing, but let's actually get into the coin itself and what it's used for. And that is the transaction fees, the network validation, subchains, of course. So actually costs in Onino to develop on the Onino blockchain, and platform features and future additions as well, a ton to come. And when we actually look at the size of projects that somewhat relate, and I'm doing this to give you some sort of context of the potential Onino might have. Once again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is purely an educational video, and I hope you guys go away and do your own research. We can look at the likes of Cosmos Atom, another awesome layer zero, sitting at a 4.2 billion market cap. Onino, once again, 10.9 billion market cap, 10.9 million market cap, sorry. You look at Casper as well. They are really focused on enterprise adoption, 598 million market cap. A0, 400 million market cap. DAG, of course, 200 million market cap. All of those projects are absolutely insane. And to be honest, I'm confident. I believe we could see Onino sitting around some of those levels in the future as well. And I truly believe the team has the potential to do it. Now, moving on, and in conclusion, guys, I do want to wrap this up for you and give credit to some of the people that do talk about this project. And obviously, I hope all of you go away, follow them, just so you can keep up to date on any major updates. Overall, I believe Onino is an extremely exciting low cap project, and that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys today. And I truly believe that it is going to work its way up the rankings very quickly. Not only is the project focused on a massive gap in the market right now, but they have the tech and the funding to back it up and actually follow through with it. Now, I'd like to give massive credit, like I said, to all the accounts below who, like myself, have been supporting this project and releasing insanely good quality content about it. especially Crypto Z, my guy. We always talk on Twitter, so shout out to you, man. Phoenix, Jumper, all-time high, Fits for Crypto, Crypto Reviewing, Tom Heads, altcoinist.com, and Gempire. Shout out to all of you. All of you create quality content, and it was all of it as well was used in developing this thread as well as my own research as well. Now, just before we wrap things up, guys, I do want to jump into a couple of things. Like I said, this is just some proof of some documents that you should go into. For example, there is an official Medium article going into their funding. You guys can go look into this. It is definitely worth doing so you can see, for one, the credibility of the people that are backing this project, but two, just understand what their investments mean as well. And then second as well, we have some very exciting things coming for the future. This was in their most recent community update, which was on January 8th last week. And if for any of you that missed it, this is just a brief overview released by the team themselves. For one, the testnet and cloud platform have been launched, which means the mainnet has gone into it, or the blockchain has gone into its testnet phase, and the cloud platform has been launched fully. The Onino network and platform outlook is also looking extremely exciting. They also released a grant program, sorry, which like I need to make this clear for you guys for any layer 0 or layer 1. A grant program is probably one of the most important aspects of actually onboarding developers and incentivizing them to come and have a go and build on top of your blockchain. But most excitingly, what you guys can really see here, guys, is the centralized exchange listings. Now, most people anticipated that there wouldn't be any centralized exchange listings until the mainnet goes live, but the team announced that we will be seeing one very, very soon. So get ready for that. And the reason this is significant, guys, is for one, okay, the exposure that a centralized exchange listing gives to projects, the accessibility that it gives people to the project itself. Right now, it's only listed on PancakeSwap, which for new investors entering this market, utilizing a DEX for the first time can definitely be daunting. So a centralized exchange listing is going to be so much easier for all of these people. So like we said, the grant process for any devs out there watching this, I already know you guys are excited after watching this video. They do currently have a grant program, so you can reach out to the team that way. And that pretty much wraps up this overview, guys. I truly, truly couldn't be more excited for this project. And I hope that this video has given you guys a very nice and clear breakdown of everything you need to know about this project and why I'm so excited for it as we lead into this upcoming bull run. I kind of like to end on this, guys. I know I've been away from YouTube for a while, but for me, it was a no-brainer to come back with a video like this and announce to you guys that I will be back making daily and weekly content on here. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and all your support matters. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Ask any questions you have in the comments below because I'll try and get back to all of you. And of course, as always, guys, follow me on all socials. I, of course, am over on X, and this is it. We're trying to get to 10K followers. I know we'll be there soon, but I do pretty much give you guys all the key updates over on there. But thank you very much, guys, for watching this YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.